Well, hello, hello. So, if you saw my video, Having Fun Going Gray, you'll know that I had discussed several different things that you can do with your gray hair to kind of change it up and that sort of thing. And I also did share with you how I was going through the going gray transition by using strategic highlights. But other than that, I really hadn't been playing around much with how to change up my grays. And so I thought I should really put my money where my mouth is and start doing some experimenting. So I'd like to share some of the tests that I have been doing with you. And as you know, it really is a pain, and a long process to be growing out your grays. And so the last thing you want to do is maybe experiment with something and it end up setting you back because it maybe stained your grays or something. And so what I wanted to do was test out a few products, making sure that I could add different looks, but not ruin my hair. And so what I've been doing is actually testing with some overtone conditioners. And a couple of them that I started out with were actually a slate gray from X Mondo. And I am going to do a shout out to Brad Mondo. He's got his own YouTube channel and he's a lot of fun to watch. But he's also got his own product line. And one of the things that I wanted to try was his conditioning semi-permanent color. And so these are the X Mondo color, and they come in all sorts of different shades. The ones that I started off with was, like I say, the gray. And that is going to be your friend because it is a little bit darker than, I know if you've seen any of my videos about toning, I do really like the Pravana toner. And that comes out a little bit of a lighter gray. So, or it's silver, but it comes out a little bit more of a lighter and it really cuts the brassiness. Now the slate gray, I wanted to play around with it a little bit to add in darker lowlights. And it did. It was very, very subtle. But then on the rest of my hair, the brown, that I'm growing out, it really did even tone that as well. As you wash, it does last. I'm still testing and I'm not really quite sure how many actual washes. But I can't really say what I'm going to experience, you're going to experience, because our hair is different. So one thing that I really did like about the gray is that it did allow me to add some dimension, as well as it did tone my hair and did a really, really good job of toning it. So these, I think, are a little over between $20, $25, I think, a piece. And I got them on Amazon. And so I think that they are really, a good value because these will last you a long time. Now, if you're covering your whole head, then you probably will go through it a little bit faster. But what I have been doing is just kind of touching on the tips of my bangs, as well as a little bit underneath. So kind of underneath, so that if it does stain, I can live with it. So like I said, I did get these on Amazon, and now I actually do have links that are in my description box below if you want to go ahead and use them. They'll direct you straight to the product, and it doesn't cost you anything. But if you go through my link within 24 hours of clicking on it, then I will get a small percentage for your purchase. And I would like to thank you in advance for supporting my channel. Now, like I say, the gray is is going to be your friend. It's going to tone even when it's, you know, washing out. It's not going to stain your hair because your hair's already gray. So that one is pretty foolproof. But these other colors, the berry, I think I got a purple, a berry, and a red. So my collection is growing. But those colors, those are going to be a little bit more of a risk. That's why like I said, I did it on the tips of my bangs. So if it doesn't wash out with time, or if I can't, I'm even going to use the silver toner to see if it neutralizes it that way when I'm kind of done playing. But if it does stain and stains, because I tested this part, which is, I do have a strategic highlight, so there's some bleached part there. There's virgin gray hair right here, so I got to see how it's if it washes out of my gray hair, and as well as some of the leftover brown that I'm growing out. So I'm just kind of seeing how this works, because if, you know, it washes out, especially for my grays, because those are the ones that eventually I'll be. I don't expect it to necessarily come out of my bleached part, or even the part that I'm growing out, since it's been bleached, it's been dyed. So if it stains, that's really not going to be a huge surprise for me. But again, I did it underneath so that I could live with it. So again, these are not temporary colors. These you treat just like you would treat a semi-permanent direct dye. It's just in a conditioner form. So what you do is you just, you know, paint it on wherever you are wanting it to. It suggests leaving it on for about 15 to 20 minutes. I leave it on for 40 to 45 minutes, just like I leave on the Pravana. And I really have liked the results. It fades out as you wash, just like a semi-permanent would. So it does last you quite a bit. So I am going to kind of continue testing and seeing what I can create with these. Like I said, I was able to do low lights, and I'm also going to be testing with some other products that are actually like temporary, that, you know, you put them on and then you wash them out the next time you wash. And so if, you know, I'll keep you posted on how that journey goes. But I did want to show you and offer, you know, some suggestions as to how you can maybe have a little bit of fun with your grays and the growing out process. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. And I hope you have a great day.